Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of 1990's Represent. We're wrapping up our sixth cycle of 1992 video game, an arcade game to be specific. In this episode, we're talking about Lethal Enforcers, so the 1992 Konami light gun arcade game. Yes, it was a video game as well because it did eventually get ported to home consoles over the next couple of years, I believe. But yeah, I remember having a blast with this game. It was kind of always a standby in my arcade. Like if this game was there, we were playing it. Basically, feels like a cross between like a light gun game and like a somewhat cheesy like police action movie, something like that. Maybe even like a like Lethal Weapon like arcade game, so to speak. But yeah, it has a bunch of different levels, digitized graphics. Kind of controversial at the time. We'll get to that a little bit later once we get to the notes. But yeah, like tons of different upgrades or power ups you can get. Like I think you start off with a regular just like service revolver, but you can get like a magnum. You can get like an automatic pistol. I believe shotgun. The big one was a grenade launcher. Grenade launcher was just you didn't get it often, but when you did, it was really really cool when you got far enough into the game to get to the level that had the grenade launcher. But it takes place, I believe, in Chicago, but over the course of several different levels. It's a kind of game where basically you take take a certain number of hits and you're just it's game over. You continue. If you have an upgraded weapon, as soon as you take a hit, it reverts back to the regular revolver. So to hold those kind of power ups for longer, you just have to basically not get hit. Of course, easier said than done in a game like this. This was the first arcade game I remember playing, or light gun game, where it was shoot off the screen to reload. That was kind of an interesting mechanic at the time because I don't think a lot of light gun games even had like a reload like feature. Like I remember playing like Zapper games on the NES. You just basically shoot the screen. You're not actually like reloading. I don't remember if different company, but Operation Wolf. I don't remember if that one had a reload or if it was just basically your gun was kind of perpetually just like firing. But yeah, in this game, the way it worked is you would like fire at the screen and then when you're out, or even before you were out, because I tend to reload early in these kind of games anyway, is you would basically just like the way I remember doing it would be like shoot the stuff on screen, go like that, fire behind or fire down like that to reload. Because basically what it is, it's the game is registering that the trigger has been pulled, but I think since it's basically the way these light guns work, it's like images or like light reflecting from the screen to the gun and so forth. And when you shoot off screen, it doesn't register that, so it knows it's like, okay, this was an off screen shot, reload the gun. That's how I think the programming works. But yeah, it was really cool because you basically just be like bang, 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 kind of like that to reload. But let me get to my notes here. And then, of course, like we do in the games, we have some gameplay. Loaded this up. I'm going to be loading this into a MAME emulator. And actually, finally, just enabled. Wanted to play it. Don't have a light gun for PC. I know they make those, but got it to work with a mouse. So basically, mouse button is the trigger. Move the mouse around to aim and fire. So it should be fun. But let me get to the notes here about this game here really quick. All right. So Lethal Enforcers. Just the North American arcade release was September 1992. No specifics really on when the actual like release date was. Let's see here. This game was ported to a few different consoles. So it got ported to the Genesis, the Sega CD, and the Super Nintendo, and eventually, like 5 years later, the PlayStation. I believe the PlayStation port is actually includes the arcade sequel, but I think it was a Japan exclusive. So like only released in Japan. So it was kind of like 5 years later, and it was a package of Lethal Enforcers and Lethal Enforcers 2: The Gunfighters. So speaking of Lethal Enforcers 2, that was the follow-up released 2 years later in 1994. Subtitle is The Gunfighters, I believe. And instead of it being a modern kind of police game like the original, the one we're talking about, it ended up being a Western. That one I played a lot less than the original. I think the arcade I was playing this at only had Lethal Enforcers 2 for a very short time period. So I remember only playing that like maybe a few times. But I remember playing Lethal Enforcers, the original, a ton of times, beating it on many occasions. It was always a blast. I didn't know this until doing my research. There's actually a story to this. So basically, you are a police officer that's like kind of like a lot of the other officers in your group have been injured or killed, and apparently you're at a coffee shop or a donut shop, naturally, and you get a call that this crime wave is happening, and then your character just kind of starts from there. It doesn't really even need a story, but I guess it kind of has one. Let's see here. There were some level changes in the Super Nintendo version. I think this is when they were still kind of very like hardline censoring games. So the second level of the game, I believe, is called Chinatown Assault. In the Super Nintendo version, it's called just Downtown Assault. And then there's a level called the Drug Runners. That's changed in name to Gun Runners on the Super Nintendo. This was one of the, I think, 3 games that were highlighted in 1993 with the kind of violence in video game kind of investigation that the government did. The other 2 were, of course, Night Trap and Mortal Kombat. And those kind of investigations and inquiries eventually led to the development of the ESRB, which basically is the self-regulating body of like the video game manufacturers or developers and publishers to kind of rate their games. Because like before that, it was kind of like the Wild West. A game would just be released. There wasn't any kind of like content rating or anything like that. So this is one of the games that helped kind of spur the creation of the ESRB is this game here. That's kind of it for this part of the video. We're now going to jump into the gameplay, and we're going to have a lot of fun with that. I remember just loving this in the arcades back in 1992, well into 1993. But yeah, we're going to switch over, and we'll be right back with the gameplay. All right, so we are now back in our emulator.
Lethal Enforcers. Lethal Enforcers. Lethal Enforcers.
Let's go ahead and start our game. Got our first level here.
You missed me, big. You missed me, big. Put your hands up.
Help me!
You can't kill me, copper. Don't shoot.
I got the Magnum there.
Eat lead, copper.
No!
You can't kill me, copper.
Help me! Don't shoot!
Eat lead, copper. Reload. No, reload.
Oh, I got shot. All right.
Don't shoot.
Yeah, when you get shot, when you get hit, you lose whatever upgraded weapon you had.
You missed me, big. Don't shoot. Reload.
Help me!
All right, that level's clear.
Reload. Freeze. Reload.
Help me!
I gotta get off screen. There we go.
You missed me, big.
All right, we're down.
Lethal Enforcers, player 1. Automatic.
You missed me, big.
Don't shoot!
You can't kill me, copper. You missed me, big.
Oh, there's the assault rifle. Oh, I lost it right away. All right, next level.
Let's go. Magnum bullets. Reload.
All right, we're down again.
Player 1. Lethal Enforcer. Player 1. Reload. Reload. Magnum bullets.
All right, what do we got coming up now? I think this is our first boss fight.
Lethal Enforcer. Player 1. Reload.
All right, this guy is rough.
Player 1.
Yeah, I think the video on this, or the video emulation is not 100%. All right, there we go.
Situation under control. Unit 5 out.
So you got some weird bosses in this game. I think there's like a guy that throws swords at you at one level, from what I remember. Let's see what my ranking is here. Oh, Sergeant, I guess.
Sergeant.
So 52% accurate, not great.
Perfect shot.
All right, 100% accuracy, but I think I did not hit 2 targets. So we're in, what is it, Chinatown now?
Shots fired. Don't shoot! They're crazy!
Drop your weapons.
You missed me, big.
Don't shoot!
Help me! Help me!
Oh, I got sliced? All right.
Player 1.
You can't kill me, copper. Eat lead, copper. Put your hands up.
No!
Alright. We're good there.
No! You missed me, big!
Don't shoot. They're crazy.
Reload. Player 1.
Put your hands up!
Oh my gosh! Now you gotta stop those guys before they throw their knives.
Eat lead! Put your hammer!
Magnum bullets. No! Reload.
Alright, there we are, level clear. Now we're into the subway itself.
Help me!
Oh man, stabbed. And stabbed by a throwing knife.
Shoot!
Don't shoot.
Don't shoot!
Reload. Rifle.
No.
Drop your weapons. Reload.
Don't shoot.
Player 1. Reload.
Don't shoot. They're crazy.
You just kind of love that this guy is just chilling on this this bench the entire fight. Kind of funny. All right, next part of the level.
You missed me, big! Help me!
Reload. Player 1.
Help me.
No! Reload.
Oh my god, that guy's a camera person. I love that that guy just slices the thing.
Player 1. Reload. Reload. Situation under control. Unit 5.
Yeah, the game is definitely better with a friend because you can basically divide and conquer. And like, you shoot the guy and the other person shoots the knives or something. A little bit more accuracy, but I did have one innocent shot in this level.
Sergeant!
So I got promoted and then immediately demoted. Alright. Alright, that's a grenade launcher.
Machine gun!
Yeah, I believe that Uzi is not reloadable. Yeah, there's like the grenade launcher and I think the Uzi you cannot reload, unfortunately. Shooting the grenades out of the air.
Lethal Enforcer automatic.
Help me!
Lethal Enforcer.
Alright, let's try it again here.
Help me!
Alright, there we go, into the next part.
Don't shoot!
Magnum bullets. Reload.
Oh, I missed it, alright.
Help me!
Magnum bullets. Reload. Lethal and lethal air washers.
Don't shoot!
Reload.
Don't shoot!
Reload. 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 Reload.
You missed me, big!
Grenade gun.
Alright, here we go, this is the launcher.
Don't shoot!
So yeah, not reloadable. How you get this incredibly powerful.
You missed me, big!
Reload. Reload. Lethal Enforcer Layer 1.
Don't shoot! Help me! Don't shoot!
Almost hit that guy. Good thing I didn't. All right.
rifle. Lethal and lethal player washers.
Lead copper.
Reload. 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 Reload.
I don't know why you're fighting this weird general character.
Reload. 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 Player 1. Reload. 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 Player 1. Situation under control. Unit 5 out.
Lieutenant.
Alright, I think that is going to actually do it for this video. This has been a lot of fun, but yeah, that is going to wrap up this cycle of 1992. We'll be back in a few days covering 1993, getting that started up again. Really looking forward to that. Let me just shoot these targets here.
Reload. Reload.
Oh, missed it. But yeah, that's going to do it for now. So thanks again for watching. Take care and have a good one. See ya.
Excellent.